Hey guys, my name is Jason with S&J Forest Products, and on today's video I got to make a hemlock mantelpiece for a customer. So I got a tree out here in the woods I got cut down. Let's go get it. We'll bring it back and turn it into a mantle. So I dropped this tree earlier this spring and it's all grown over. I didn't come and get it just because it was a hemlock and it wasn't worth very much, but it goes right out there. Let me get it choked up and we'll drag it out of here. We got our log out of the woods here, and as I mentioned earlier, this is a hemlock, and this is what the lady specifically wanted. And just for fun, let's scale this log, figure out how many board feet are in it, and the value if I was to send it to the mill, and then I'll tell you about how much I'm selling this mantelpiece for and how big it is. So when you scale a log, it basically tells you how many board feet you can get out of a log when you mill it. And you take the small end of the log, which is up here, we're at the top of the tree. You come across, this thing is 9.5 that way, 9 1/4 that way. You always scale it with the smallest diameter. So this is a 9-inch tree, and you always round down. So this is a 9-inch top on a 40-foot log. So you come over to our log chart here. It's 9-inch top, 40 feet long. There's 120 board feet in that log. Now, hemlock right now is selling for $400 a thousand if I was to send it to the mill. And so this tree is worth about $40, $45. So hemlock is not worth very much. And this lady wants a mantelpiece that's 5 feet long, 4 inches wide, and 8 inches thick. And I sold it to her for $150. And I'm not trying to brag about how much I sold it to her for, but I'm just showing you that a lot of times there may be a lot more value in a log than just the mill price. So we're going to go down to the far end here. She wants it clear with no knots, so that's going to be down here on the big end. So we're going to go down and we're going to make sure we don't have any rot in the butt down here. I think there is a little bit down there. Let's go look, but I'm just going to cut it off in cookies until I find where the wood's real good. we'll cut off a 5-foot piece, and then we'll mill it into a 5-foot long, 4-inch wide, and 8 inches high. Well, now that we're into some good wood, I'm going to take a 5.5-foot piece off, and we'll cut it up for a mantle. So I need a 4x8, and I made these little jigs that are square, so the inside is an 8x8. And so I'm going to come and mark here an 8-inch square. Well, we'll get an 8-inch slab off the top here, and then we'll roll it over, and we'll make an 8-inch square, and then we'll cut it in half. That's what we'll do. Let me see. Let's see if I can recreate what I used to do here. I would put them in the corners. I guess I got to watch my own videos, figure out how to do this. There we go. And then I would put this. There we go, that end's level. Now I'm going to go do the same thing on the other end, and then we'll have a nice flat, straight, smooth cut down the top. Okay, we got our mill set up, we got our saw on our mill, and I'm just going to run it right down those rails, and we're going to slab off a nice, smooth, straight piece right off the top. So I'll get set up. I'm actually going to turn around and come down towards you, so let me get set up, and then I'll cut the slab off, and you can watch me come down. Well, since we're all set up and I have a nice smooth surface there, I'm going to take a 4-inch slab off it now, and then we'll turn it on its side and we'll make it 4-inch, and then we'll cut it by 8-inch square. Okay, let's see. Now I need to get this thing squared up with the edges. Okay, that's right up. I'm gonna get these off. It doesn't matter how long screws you see because it's part of the weight. It's just top. It doesn't matter. You're not going to use it. It's a hard piece. Alright, there's that one. Alright, this one's going to be kind of dodgy, but I got it all set up. I hope I can keep it vertical all the way through the cut. And then it should have a nice square sides on 3, and then we'll deal with the 4th one later. All right, now I've readjusted the mill to 8-inch, and so I'm going to come down 8 inches. I'm going to run the rails right on top of here. I'm going to take off the bottom slab, and we'll have our 4-inch by 8-inch piece. So let's see how it goes. Well, that last cut got a little squirrely on me. I actually ended up grazing my beams down there, which sucks. But I came back, trued it up actually, and it's right nuts on 8 inches all the way down there. And the faces look pretty good. So I'm not going to complain too much. We got our piece there and the dimensions are correct. So that's all that counts. Now I need to go sharpen my chain. But let me get this back up to the shop and I'll do a little sanding on it. Get some 40 grit and a belt sander and get it kind of sanded up and looking nice and off to the customer. And here's the leftovers. I got half of the 5-foot section I can make something out of. And I've got, I don't know, 32 feet of tree left. And I've already made $150 on it for the mantelpiece. So if I would have sent the whole log to the mill, could have got 45, but I got most of the log left and a mantle for 150 bucks. And here's our finished mantelpiece. I got it sanded down a little bit with like 40 grit with a belt sander, and it turned out real nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I say, there's sometimes a lot more value in your trees than just the mill scale. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.